minutes. I was down there for 45. Got to talk to my kid. We're back on the track here. Game one. Look at Shaq. He's huge. My man is huge.
Number 32, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Anderson in at the 2. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
And that one drops.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Hardaway. Here's O'Neal. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
And you have to think that they'll know just how much is at stake in these meetings.
Here's Hardaway. Following the score by Minnesota. Can't hit the step-back J. First quarter of play, a minute in. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is high value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report.
With this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Edwards against Anderson. Out to the right wing. Here's Zerbiak. O'Neal pulls it in. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Zerbiak. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Banchero. Outside, Anderson. Left side, Hardaway. Orlando moving the ball around.
This is how dominant Shaq is inside, just powering it down whenever he sees the opportunity. I mean, he's all about brute force and finishing.
Pass to Zerbiak. Wagner with a steal. The finish! And the dunk by Wagner.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The fourth spot held by Minnesota.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
Pass to Marbury. Here's Garnett. Here's Towns. Lets it fly. Shot clock at 3. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 6.
Garnett deep too.
KG just looked so confident. Like the moment he had the ball, he knew that shot was dropping.
Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by Garnett. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Marbury. From deep. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Wagner.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now Hardaway driving to the basket. O'Neal. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Towns with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Here's O'Neal, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Orlando making a switch here. Howard's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Levine's checked in. Out to the right wing. Here's Zerbiak. Drains the triple. Zerbiak's got 5 points.
I love how quick Zerbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
They were top 10 in the league at scoring off turnovers. It was baked into the game plan every night, and it made them exciting to watch.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks, a defensive powerhouse. Levine passes to Edwards. Puts the move on, and Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year.
Yeah, you know what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
Love is checked in for Minnesota. Here's Garnett. He's got 6. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
Hardaway, the pass to Wagner. Now Howard. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. For 3, Hardaway. Minnesota with a rebound. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. And a two-handed jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Back to Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 6. Shoots over Levine. Good on the 13-footer. Hardaway's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Levine with it. Defended by Hardaway. Shot by Levine, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Zerbiak's shot is off.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
1:06 left in the first. Pass to Banchero. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Garnett, that's good.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
Crosses over. Jams it in off a great move.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Banchero. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Edwards. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. Hardaway against Levine. Hardaway, no good. Levine feeling it out a bit. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's all tied in Orlando. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves, 2nd quarter underway. Ricky Rubio is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's West in at the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Timberwolves
God,
have
boy,
the
we're getting
shot
Duncan.
rotation, but it's
I am down to
balanced.
this.
Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Doug West, athletic move that time, getting off the floor and throwing it down strong. Gordon
outside. And And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Screen by Gordon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
Anderson's checked in for Orlando. Orlando trailing here. Screen by Gordon. Nelson passes to Gordon. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish!
Yeti,
We saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Here's Marbury. Still no points. Love inside. Gordon's on him, and it's Love missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Pass to Nelson. The three ball. Buries it from three. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Shots good by Marbury.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Nelson. Pass to Wagner. Outside, Anderson. Here's Nelson. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Marbury, pass to Levine. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine, knocking down the three.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. O'Neal, he's checked in for Orlando. Scott comes in for Wagner. Nelson passes to Anderson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Garnett. Now Levine. Levine tenacious inside.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
I don't think the fans have a problem with it one bit. This is some crowd-pleasing action we've got going right now.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
And he lobs it up. Tipped. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Levine's got 7 points here in the quarter. Magic leading by 5. Here's Nelson. Sinks that one from the post.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Garnett. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Garnett's got 14.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Nelson passes to O'Neal. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Pass to Levine. Here's West. Here's Garnett. Howard grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Out to the wing. Here's Scott. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 7. Inside, Towns. The big man, Cat.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Howard, the screen. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Levine. Over Anderson. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Boy, I tell you what, you like Levine and how he's generating more power with his lower body now, helping the jumper to stay more on point and be more consistent.
And Minnesota with some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Zach LaVine. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Here's Garnett, defended by Gordon. Pass to Edwards, to the inside. And it's Love missing. The Magic have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Out to Gordon. Now Hardaway. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Hardaway. Here's O'Neal. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Marbury, the pass to Garnett. And here's Edwards. Here's Garnett. He's got 14. Love controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Shoot from the baseline. Edwards, no good. Magic shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Gordon outside. The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, you know, you think about somebody who has flourished as a sidekick. That's Aaron Gordon. He's really found himself as a player the last few years. Of course, he's now an NBA champion. That certainly has to help his confidence.
And he nails the 3rd. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Levine's checked in. Levine against Hardaway. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Garnett. Well, the Timberwolves shooting about 56% in this one. Zerbiak knocks down the triple. Zerbiak's got 8.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Anderson. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Anderson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, Anderson can really stroke that thing from behind the arc. When he's in rhythm, he lets it fly confident.
Pass to O'Neal. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Orlando leading. The kick out to Banchero. And another 3 for Orlando.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Here's Levine for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Right side, Levine. Oh, Levine burns him inside.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Anderson for three. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones, they're constantly on those phones and all those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Jack? Jack?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
Well, you can't speed them up. They take care of that basketball and maximize the value of possessions.
Then why aren't they up by 20?
They're not dominating. They're just efficient.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Magic leading by 3. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Hardaway in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's O'Neal. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Garnett, that's good.
Garnett capping off the break nicely. They're always in the right place.
Well, the Magic shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Banchero outside. Here's the 3. Towns with a rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Great open look there. Garnett's got 18 points in the game.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding it. I would.
Hardaway into the lane. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And the Magic lead by 1.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Towns a screen on Banchero. Power is home. Oh, wow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
For Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Garnett passes to Zerbiak. Down low. Towns, that's good. Towns has got his second bucket on the night.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And as you were saying, they were great beyond the arc, stretching out opposing defenses, giving opponents headaches. From 15 feet away, rebound by the Magic. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Banchero, and it's blocked.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Edwards against Anderson. Edwards, the pass to Garnett. Over Banchero. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
The Timberwolves trail. Marbury, the pass to Garnett. Here's Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that?
Wow. Man.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. So once he locks that in, watch out.
Magic leading by 3. And Carroll passes to O'Neal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, here's a center who can put up 40, 50, 60. I mean, there's really no limit to what Shaq can do scoring the basketball.
Edwards against Anderson. Releases. Here's Garnett. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Hardaway's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Magic shooting 56% today. Here's O'Neal. Back to Hardaway. And Carroll with a screen on Edwards. Hardaway, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Marbury. Here's Zerbiak. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. O'Neal inside, covered by Towns. O'Neal misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Marbury. Here's Garnett. There's a screen. Looking to win the run. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Anderson. Now O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 7 now in this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. A specialty of KG's, the lob slam.
Magic leading by 7. Hardaway, the pass to Banchero. Back to Hardaway. And here's O'Neal, covered by Towns. Edwards looking it over. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Hardaway on the wing. He's got 16. Outside, Anderson. Wagner finds Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Yep, count it.
You can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Howard's checked in for Anderson. Levine, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Levine. He's got 14. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. O'Neal pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Wagner.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Tries it from 16. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Howard. Hardaway's got 10 points in just the second half. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Magic.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
O'Neal inside. Towns on him. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Hardaway, the pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Levine. Hits the jump hook. O'Neal's got 11 points in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Garnett. And the bucket is good. Garnett's got 31 points.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Howard, the pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Levine. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a chance he typically converts.
To the middle. Excellent D there from O'Neal. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
First team foul.
And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Zach LaVine, and it's Love in at the center, locking down the middle. West, steps back and drains the jumper.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Screen by Gordon. Here's Nelson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Much respect for the speed and IQ Nelson possesses. I mean, this guy's a crafty point guard who also knows how to get his guys going. A good mark of a leader.
Howard's checked in for Gordon. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And that one's good. Garnett's got 33.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's McGetty. Here's Nelson inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Here's West. Pass to Marbury. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Love passes to Levine. Here's West. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Orlando making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Outside for Levine. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. West misses. Magic leading by 9. Into the lane. It's stolen by Love. Fast break, Minnesota. The 17-footer and the basket by West.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter.
Oh, Zach LaVine takes flight.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Here's Nelson. Anderson for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Garnett's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the shot goes in. And now just a 3-point Magic lead.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Outside O'Neal. Kicks it out to Anderson. And Carroll left side. Rebound Minnesota. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. They grab their own miss. Back to Levine to tie it up. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Here's Nelson. Pass to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. The shot no good.
Trying to match threes. Sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Shot's good by Zerbiak.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Nelson. Orlando again missing. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Magic trail by 4. Here's Nelson. Here's O'Neal. And he goes comes up strong with a one-handed can.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's Love missing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Zerbiak. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Banchero against Edwards. This one for three. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Anderson against Edwards. Pass to Garnett. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game.
A really nice rhythm to his game here late. I mean, he's hit 3 out of 4 this quarter and looks to put his team over the top.
Left side, Hardaway. Here's Banchero. Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. Another chance. Yes! Using that window.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Outside Edwards from downtown. Edwards on target.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Magic trail by 3. Wagner with it. Ooh, he leaves no question.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
Orlando has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Wagner outside. It's gone from beyond the arc.
Love the way Wagner has really embraced more of a leadership role over time, including taking and making big shots.
Yes, sir! The finish with the jam. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Orlando leading. 1:21 left in the fourth.
Yes, sir! Big time points from Penny. They needed a hoop. And like the leader he is, Hardaway delivered.
Here's Garnett, guarded by Banchero. Another chance. The shot is money.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Wagner with a steal. Towns ripped down the board. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about. Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Orlando with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And an intentional foul right there. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And no luck that time either. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
It falls!
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? You know, a few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them. That makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Oh, he can't hit it. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Misses the 3. And so they foul intentionally. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so Orlando takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit.